Listen, every man knows this feeling. You wake up late, the sun already high, the world already moving, and before you've even had the chance to take a breath, you feel behind. The messages on your phone, the noise of the day, the pressure to catch up. You're not leading the day is leading you. That sinking weight in your chest. It's the silent proof that your life is slipping into reaction instead of direction. The truth is harsh but clear. The way you begin your morning is the way you begin your life. And if you let the first hours slip away, you're not just losing time, you're losing control. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself each dawn. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do? The Stoics understood that morning is not just a time of day. It is a battlefield. Either you conquer it, or it conquers you. That's why the hours before the world wakes carry such power. They are yours, untouched, unclaimed. But most men throw them away, choosing the comfort of sleep over the discipline of rising. Seneca said, while we are postponing, life speeds by. He wasn't only talking about years, he was talking about hours, about mornings wasted in hesitation, about men who trade their potential for another hour of dreaming. When you wake before the noise, you reclaim sovereignty over yourself. You're no longer a man waiting for the day to happen, you are the man setting the tone. Before 6 a.m., there are no distractions, no demands, no one knocking at your door, only silence. And in that silence, you find yourself. The modern world steals your attention the moment you step into it. The phone, the notifications, the obligations, all of them are battles for your mind. If you want to be unshaken, if you want to lead instead of follow, you must train yourself to own the early hours. A man who can master his mornings, masters his emotions, his time, his destiny. So, what does a Stoic morning look like? It begins not with rush, but with awareness. The alarm rings, your body whispers, stay in bed. That's the first battle. Epictetus taught, no great thing is created suddenly. If you tell me you desire a fig, I answer, there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. Discipline works the same way. Every morning you resist the comfort of the sheets. You are strengthening the roots of self-mastery. It's not about punishment. It's about proving to yourself, in the smallest act, that you are stronger than your impulses. When you rise early, rise with purpose. Don't fall into the trap of filling the silence with noise. No endless scrolling, no mindless distraction. Begin instead with stillness. Breathe, think, journal. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations in the early hours, not to impress anyone, but to remind himself of who he wanted to be before the world had the chance to pull him away. You can do the same. Write down what angers you, what tempts you, what you must focus on. Remind yourself that nothing outside your control deserves your chains. Then, move your body, not for vanity, but for clarity. A strong body steadies a strong mind. Seneca wrote, we should treat the body rigorously so that it may not be disobedient to the mind. When you train in the morning, you teach yourself resilience, sweat before the day begins, and every challenge after feels smaller. You've already faced resistance and overcome it. But perhaps the most important part of a Stoic morning is the shaping of intention. Ask yourself, what will I not allow to disturb me today? What is truly within my power and what is not? Modern psychology calls this setting boundaries. The Stoics called it aligning with nature, accepting what is yours to control and dismissing what is not. If you start the day with this clarity, no insult, no setback, no unexpected chaos can unseat you. You become like a fortress, calm, immovable, unshaken. Notice what happens when you practice this consistently. Days begin to bend to your will. Instead of waking reactive, you wake decisive. Instead of chasing time, you command it. This is why the morning is sacred. It is the training ground for the man you are becoming. Every time you choose discipline over delay, focus over distraction, intention over drift, you are winning not just the morning, but your very self. But understand this, winning the morning is not about perfection. It is not about some rigid routine copied from someone else. It is about creating space to live deliberately. A Stoic morning is not a checklist. It is a mindset. Even if all you do is rise early, sit in silence, and remind yourself that today you will not be a slave to your emotions. You have already won. The world will always tempt you to postpone your life, to stay in bed, to delay the hard things, to waste the first hours. And yet, every man who has ever risen above mediocrity has done the opposite. They met the morning as warriors, not as sleepers, because they knew, as Marcus did, that time is slipping, always slipping. You cannot stop it, but you can master what you do with it. So when you wake tomorrow and your body whispers to stay in the warm comfort of sleep, remember this: comfort never made a man unbreakable. Discipline did, silence did, rising before the sun did. The Stoics did not seek an easy life, they sought a strong one. And strong lives are built in the hidden hours no one else sees. Win the morning, and you win your life. Not through noise, not through rush, but through stillness, clarity, and control. Before 6 a.m., the world belongs to you. Use it, guard it, master it. Every man has the same hours, the same dawn, but only a few have the courage to claim it. And those few, they walk differently. They carry themselves with calm strength because they know they have already faced themselves before the day even began. If this speaks to you, sit with it, reflect, and tomorrow choose differently. Don't wait for life to force you awake. Rise by your own command. Because the man who owns his mornings owns himself, and the man who owns himself fears nothing. He cannot be bought, he cannot be shaken, he cannot be led astray. He belongs fully to himself. If this resonated, let me know in the comments what your mornings look like, and if you're ready to reclaim them. Subscribe for more reflections like this, because the path of discipline, clarity, and strength is not walked once. It is walked daily, before the world ever opens its eyes.